Okay, so I finished reading La Cuentista, which is traditional tales in Spanish and English by Teresa Pijoan, and it was great. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It was just great. I couldn't put it down at all. Sometimes I had to force myself to put it down so I could go to sleep. What it is it's a collection of a bunch of, like it says in the title, traditional tales, and it's told in they have one side, like here I'll show you. One page, this is one of my favorites. There's the English on one side, on the left side, and Spanish on the right side. And so it's really easy to keep track of it. And what I did is I read it in English. I read each story in English, and then I read it in Spanish. And it really helped me to understand some Spanish that I already knew. Like I'm Hispanic. I look extremely white, but I'm Hispanic. My mom's Hispanic, and anyway, so I obviously know a little bit of a little Spanish, and this helped me to practice speaking it. And I read it. I read it to myself in my head, and then I read it out loud to a friend, and then to my boyfriend, and it helped to excuse me. It helped to practice, like I already said, practice my Spanish. And anyways, the stories are great. There's a bunch of different ones. There's like one about a haunted school, one about Christmas Mass for the dead. Then there's others like the one that I showed you, rain clouds or nubarrones. Those are, well, that story is about how there was no rain, and a mother frog and a mother grasshopper sang to the sky, sang so that they can get rain so their children wouldn't die. There's a bunch of different types of stories in here. Like there's some that are about love. Like the very first one is about the very first story is called Marta, and that's about the guy telling the story is talking about his wife who's no longer alive, but telling about how they got together and stuff. Or not how they got together, but how they got to where he's at right now. Another story that I really liked was Clowns or Los Payasos. What it was about is about a Spaniard and a Native American trying to join the American Army, and their sergeant, I think is what it was, their sergeant was very rude, like, and idiotic. Like he said New Mexico wasn't part of the states. Like, it's stupid. But it was a really good story. Like, all of the stories in here are great, and I'm so glad my mom gave this to me to read. This is the best book that I have read so far. And since I started this blog, I've read about 7 books, and this is the best one that I have read. Well, you can't see it, it's right here. So I highly recommend it. I give it 5 stars, and I really don't know what else to say. It's a great book, and you would really enjoy it, and yeah, that's all I know what to say. So thank you for watching, and thank you for following me. I'm really happy of all the followers I've been getting lately. Y'all are very sweet and nice, and I love y'all. Anyways, so I just dropped something. Anyways, yeah, so have a good day, and I hope y'all do read this or add it to your to-read list for 2015. Happy New Year's Eve, and may the new year bring you a bunch of more books and a bunch more lives to live, and just all the different possibilities in the world. I wish you all to have a great new year, and next year is probably in the next couple days, maybe, if I want to. I'll do another review, and I think what I am going to read is The Secret Garden. So yeah, it's all the way over there. I'm not going to grab it. So yeah, anyways, yeah, once again, have a good New Year's Eve, and have a happy New Year's. Be safe, drink responsibly, have fun, party like it's the end of the world, even though it's just the end of a year. Peace!